Welcome to Tales from Surgeon's Hall. I'd like to talk about this teaching preparation, which is rather nice. It shows the bone of the skull, which has been dissected, with the blood vessels over the top of it. Now these aren't the actual blood vessels, these are a cast. This is a process called corrosion casting. And what would happen here is that the blood vessels would be injected with a saline solution to flush out any remaining blood. And then they'd be injected with something that would harden. Now today we'd use a resin. Historically they would use a wax. And after the wax had hardened, they would dissolve the tissue around it with a corrosive material such as potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. And that would leave this lovely cast of the blood vessels. And this is showing the arteries that go to the face and jaw. So this is the branches of the external carotid artery. Now the external carotid artery comes off the common carotid artery, which is the one that you can feel in your neck if you take your pulse. And just about at the back of the angle of the mandible, this branches off to form the internal carotid, which goes to take blood to the brain and the eyes, and the external carotid, which takes blood to the structures of the neck, and then the face in the jaws, which we see here, and then to the meninges and the scalp. And this is rather lovely. They've taken off the outer plate of the mandible and maxilla, so you can see the tiny little blood vessels that are going into the teeth. And you can see there's a little muscle there, but that's been made of wax. This is the medial pterygoid muscle, but that isn't actually human remains. We've also, it's also been labelled. Some of the numbers have fallen off over time, but otherwise you can get the names of all the blood vessels there. And this is really a rather lovely preparation, and I like it a lot.